What is up, everyone? What is good? It's me, the Mad King Parallax, bringing you guys and gals RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 10, True Colors. And we see Ilya on the front cover, so gonna get some White Fang material here, which I'm still pumped up for from 2 episodes ago, with Gira going berserk mode and just beating people to pieces. Yeah, I'm not very good at on the spot like conversation, in case anyone ever knows. But anyway, no one cares about that. Let us begin the episode. Hopefully Gira doesn't die. I can see his wife dying, but you know, it's kind of up in the air. Let's see what happens. So now we will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Next, I keep making that mistake. I should be saying this while the opening is playing. I can never remember to do that. But yeah, the whole Ilya thing is getting really interesting with me. Her pretty much confessing her feelings for Blake. You know, talking about how jealous she was, how she was kept falling for Adam. Oh yeah, the Osmond stuff that they brought up last episode, where he had to talk to RWBY. Does he know about Raven? Menagerie, you look beautiful, but you're about to be bloody in a moment. Raven, I still don't know what to think about you. Ilya, yeah. Mercury, whose name I now remember. I really don't want Gira to die. They're starting to look... It's looking like he's going to be either dead or severely injured, and Blake will have to step up. Oh, Osmond. I could turn it up now.
Things aren't looking good, Oz.
Do they ever?
Ever the optimist. While I would not say our current predicament is ideal, I think we can both agree that the situation could be much worse. Humanity is a resilient force.
Oz.
Aren't you the optimist?
Husband like that don't just bite it all at once. Salem's powerful. It seems like her reach is growing by the day. What does that say about humanity?
That there are indeed a misguided few who have filled their hearts with malice. It doesn't take a great number of people to cause harm, but I still believe there are far more people in this world willing to prevent it.
Cut to the White Fang.
Excuse me?
Ah, Miss Rose. Join us. We were just about to gather everyone to discuss our next steps.
Oh, great.
Something on your mind, kiddo?
Would there not be at this point?
If it's okay to ask.
Of course.
Well, we've been talking about the Relic at Haven and the Spring Maiden, but what about the Fall Maiden?
Cinder.
Does that mean
You have to take her out.
Salem has the Beacon Relic?
No.
Very astute, Miss Rose. I was wondering who would be the first to ask. No. Thankfully,
You're cryptic ass!
It's true that the
Why don't you just say
is
something?
very much at risk, and for now, that should remain our primary focus. Let's just say I made finding the relic at Beacon a bit more challenging than at the other schools.
Oh.
Why would you not do it for all the schools?
It is. But let's not forget the challenges that still lie before us. Now, is there anything else we can help you with?
Well, I did have one more question.
No, my cane is not a relic.
I have no more questions.
No, my cane is not a relic.
Yes, while this cane is indeed very precious to me, it is also just that.
A cane.
Precious to me. While I admit it still has a few more tricks up its sleeve, I can firmly say that being a relic isn't one of them.
Well, it
Why
makes
don't you
sense
run
with
and
the
get other
handle.
students?
Is that your old buddy? Nope, Lionheart.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll be there.
Who was it?
It was Leo. Says he had a breakthrough with the council. Thinks he might be able to get together a small raiding party for the bandits. He wants us to meet up at the school tomorrow night to walk us through it.
Really? Oh, that's great! I'll go get the others.
You're optimistic, and those two are gonna be like, this ain't right.
That sounds drastically different from your original conversation, does it not?
Oh, yeah.
It does.
Interesting.
Things aren't looking good, Oz.
Back to this
I
again.
know.
Oh, hi, Raven.
I still have questions for you.
You're not alone in that.
You know, I never expected you would be the one to have the guts to betray Oz. Which makes me wonder...
Does this confirm that she has portals that don't just go to family members?
For the same reason you are. I'm afraid. We can't stop her. No one can.
That's why I tried to leave when I did.
Look
I'm
how
not
that
afraid.
worked out.
I'm smart.
You can call it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. We're here, helping her. I've crossed a line. I've done things that Ozpin will never forgive, and he shouldn't. I don't know where I go from here.
Man up. You did
Thank
what you
you,
had to do to
Raven.
survive. There is no shame in that.
Who are you trying to convince?
Aww. Solid comeback. Out of ammo. What are you just doing sitting there? Or were you dead?
Do you have a better idea?
Do you have a better idea? Batman!
Quiet now.
That might have done it.
Did you come in here to hide? I told you. I didn't want this. But you're still here. I don't have a choice. Of course you do!
I gotta side with Blake on this one.
Just stay out of my way.
Nice use of the clone. I like how they both use a combination of piercing weapon and like whip-like weapons.
Because it works. That doesn't make it right. Stop lecturing me!
Oh, there goes her mask. Oh no. The chameleon aspect. Blake, are you stupid? You know how she works.
Why couldn't you just leave? Because I run away too much.
Go to the light, you idiot!
Sorry, Dad.
Ah. You could have just went to the light switch. This absolutely confirms that at least one of them isn't getting out of here.
Quit taking pot shots and fight me like you mean it! You used to see things the way I did, the way Adam did. If no one's going to do anything to stop the humans that attack us, then the only choice we have left is to attack back!
The cornered animal idea? Oh! That was actually pretty smart. No, not an ad! Alright. And resume.
You're wrong. There's always another choice. Ilya, please.
Ilya, I don't think this is the part where you would want Blake on top of you like that.
Shut up! Is this really what your parents would have wanted? I don't know what else to do! I don't know what else to do.
Alright then. Oh, there they go. Oh! That had to hurt. It should not be possible for you to match his strength. Oh no.
Ilya! What are you doing? Fight!
What's he doing? Oh! About time, son.
Go help Blake. On it.
Alright, son, you go. I like how Gira doesn't use a weapon, he's just a brawler.
Please.
Oh, there goes the support beam. Not falling for it. Gira?
Go!
This is gonna lead to your death, isn't it? Son, I know you can summon more versions of yourself than that. Big mistake. Oh! That was savage!
Mom.
What have you done? You ruined everything. Everything!
4-on-1 now. Alright, Ilya. I guess a breakdown would be warranted at this point.
Back! Everyone stay back! We've got people inside doing their best.
Look!
What kind of faunus was that guy?
Get in there! Search for any stragglers! We came as soon as we got the call. And Finnick?
Dead.
Was it worth it?
What are you taking a breather for? Is there a speech coming? Why do I feel a speech coming?
Blake!
Humans didn't do this. We did this. Faunus. We did this to ourselves.
Obviously, there are no humans in Menagerie.
We're just as capable of hate and violence as the humans, but I don't think any of us would jump at the chance to point that out. So why are we letting Adam do it for us? By doing nothing and staying silent, we let others speak and act in our place. And if we're not proud of the choices they make, then we have no one to blame but ourselves. This is the message Adam Taurus will bring to the world if no one stops him. But we can stop him. You have to understand that all of you are looking for simple answers to a very complicated problem. And I can't give that to you. I don't know how to make hate go away. I don't.
Technically, as long as there's two people in the world, hate will never go away.
Not the solution. I understand that to ask you to leave your homes and protect Haven Academy is asking you to put your lives at risk.
Just think about the people in the back going, "We
But
can't hear you!"
At stake. So I'm going. And I'll stand by myself if I have to. I'll stand with you. If
But not for the reason you think.
Isn't that the white finger? You're not going anywhere.
let her come.
You're just going to forgive her? After everything she did?
I am.
You're a nicer person than I am. But to be fair, her ability could come in handy.
What does she think she's doing?
She's learned a lesson that evaded me until I was much older. That there is strength in forgiveness.
I'll go.
Oh, hey, it's you!
I'll go too.
I'll stand with you. Me too. Yeah, me too.
How many of you can put up a fight?
Looks like we've got work to do.
Thank you.
You stabbed me.
You stabbed me.
Ow!
There. Let's just call it even.
I would have stabbed her in the shoulder.
We have about 2 weeks before Adam's attack on Haven. We're going to need shields, training, whatever we can do to protect as many people as possible.
We'll need transportation too. For everyone.
We know a ship.
I think I know a ship captain who owes us a favor.
Alright, and that is the end of Chapter 10. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay, so, Corsic and Finnick are out of the picture. Finnick a lot more than Corsic. Yeah, that was brutal. Like, wow. I'm still reeling from that. Just, dude got his head caved in by a collapsing, like, floor. Corsic's gone. He's not going to be a part of the story anymore, I believe. Ilya, I'm okay with staying. Maybe there'll be a triangle between her, Blake, and Sun. Who knows? They've opened the possibility now. And yes, Crow and Ozpin are well aware that Leo may be playing both sides now at this point. I did like his little back and forth between Raven, how he was pretty much like regretful for everything, but still has to do it. She kept saying that you did what you had to in order to keep going, and he's just like, and which one of us are you trying to convince of that? I like that. That just shows that Leo is a lot more, I don't want to say self-aware, but knowledgeable than most people would think of him because of how he's being portrayed. But Ozpin chose him for a reason to protect a relic. He wouldn't just do that for everybody, so Leo's got some stuff behind him. There's just all this other stuff going along with it that's kind of just like, So yeah. Let's see now. Alright, that is pretty much it. I was really expecting one of them to die. I wasn't expecting Finnick. I was right in one aspect, but wrong at the same time. Once Gira got stabbed in the back, I figured that was the beginning of the end for him. And then once he was lifting up that pillar and completely vulnerable, I figured something's going to happen. Either Ilya's going to take him out, or Finnick was going to do something. But Blake, dear God, Blake. Blake pretty much just murdered a man. Not directly, but it still got him killed. So, yeah. Savage. Completely savage. So anyway, this has been the Mad King Paradox S. I will see you all next time. And I want to say we're going to focus more on the RWBY group next time. Seeing as how the Blake group's already pretty much wrapped up for the most part. They're just going to be gathering supplies, training, going over strategies, and heading to Haven. So yeah, I don't think we're going to get a whole lot with them from here on out. Just more with RWBY, Weiss, and Yang. So, again, before I start rambling too long, this has been the Mad King Paradox S signing off, and I will see you next time. Oh, and by the way, I was recording this on Christmas Day, so hope all of you had a good Christmas, and see you then.